There are thousands of freelancers out there looking for jobs. I'm telling you right now, the freelance market is highly competitive. Now, you may not always get jobs. So the best way for you to be able to stay relevant, pay your bills, keep making your money as a freelancer, each to ensure that you have loyal clients. When you have that person who keeps coming back to you, patronizing your services, and even referring you to their friends and families, that is a loyal client. Now, I have a few loyal clients who have been working with me for over 2 years now. And I will tell you this for free, retaining these clients is not a day's job. It takes a lot of hard work and determination to be able to retain clients long term. So I'm going to be sharing with you 6 hot tips on how to retain your clients as a freelancer. Number one, take their business as yours. Whatever you wouldn't want to be done to your business, do not stand by while it is being done to that your client's business, or do not do it to your client's business. Be as transparent as you can be as straightforward as you can be as loyal to that brand as you can be. I believe that when you're working with somebody, you're working with a company, you kind of become a part of that company, a part of that organization. And it is your duty to ensure that that company grows. Your level of loyalty would, in fact, make your clients stay loyal to you. Now, the second thing here is build a good client relationship. Now, this is a very important point. Remember that you're offering a service to your client, and at this stage, you would want to have that amazing, beautiful client relationship between you and your client. Now, this relationship would make your client come back for more and also refer you to friends and anyone in need of your services. How do you build a good client relationship? First of all, customer service is vital when it comes to working for people, working for organizations, or even rendering services as a freelancer. Take down their complaints and resolve them. Take down their feedback and work on them. Take down their questions and provide answers. Make yourself available at all times during inquiries about your services, queries, mishaps, anything at all that might have gone wrong under your watch, as long as you are needed or as long as it's in your department and you are asked to give some explaining, do some things about it. Ensure that you try your best. Even if you cannot resolve the whole issue, do what you can and leave the rest. Now, the whole essence of all what I'm saying here is that ensure you have a good client relationship, not just when you're called up for something. Hey, can you help me do this? Or this is, this falls under your team, this falls under your department, and you're like, hey, I don't know anything about that. I mean, I didn't do that job. I don't think I can take care of it. Oh, come on. So, in order for you to retain your client, you need to know that putting in that extra effort and being readily available to respond to your clients when they call on you during inquiries, questions, feedback, whatever. So even if they're giving you a bad feedback about something, there is something we call constructive criticism, right? So you take it as a constructive feedback and work towards it. Now, this is going to help you a whole lot to ensure that your client stays loyal to you as a freelancer. Now, the third thing on my list is communicate effectively with your client. Some people still mistake effective communication for communication. No. Now, communication is simply the imparting or exchanging of information by speaking, writing, or using some other medium. But when we're talking about effective communication, it goes beyond just exchanging information. Now, in effective communication, you do not only talk, but listen. And your client does not only talk, but listen. And also, in effective communication, you pay attention to detail and you ensure that every little bit of that important information, that important detail that you might have left out during the communication stage, the normal communication, is actually communicated effectively to your clients. Okay, Jojo, I want you to handle this project for me. I have about 10 clients in line waiting for the project to be submitted and all of that. And what does Jojo do at that point? Instead of just, starting the job, just doing the normal communication, I take my time to pass every important information that I know my client should be aware of. Now, it is my duty as a freelancer to ensure that the progress of the project that was awarded to me is being communicated effectively to my client. Now, effective communication can save you the stress or the embarrassment of making a grave mistake while handling a certain project. Just because you communicate effectively with your client understands that, okay, this is what we need to do and this is what we need to do. And sometimes, just because no man is an island, nobody knows it all, your client might bring up a better suggestion on how to go about things. So it's important that whenever you're handling a project, even while you're carrying out your day-to-day activities for the company, or for your clients, you need to understand that communicating effectively will pass a firmer message to your clients that, hey, I'm working and I got you, right? I'm still here with you, and I'll ensure that your projects are delivered on time. Now, the fourth thing on my list is exceed expectations. Now, there was a time a client contacted me for a copy editing and proofreading job for a 15K word write-up. My only duty was to edit and proofread. I was to take out the errors and check for anything that needed to be fixed. But as a writer, I did something else. I called the attention of my client and I told her that this write-up needed a little bit of readjustment. Apart from the errors and all of that, I suggested something to be done about the write-up. And my client asked if I would be able to do it, or if she could give it to someone else. And I was like, you can give it to someone else if you want to, and you can also give it to me if you want to. I told her that I only made her aware of the situation at hand and she could do whatever it is she wanted to do. And guess what, guys? She asked me to go ahead and rewrite the way I felt would be better, and I did my magic. Now, I'm not asking you to do anything to go overboard or do whatever it is you don't feel comfortable doing. I'm not asking you to pretend to be whom you're not. This is my point. Exceed expectations for your clients. Put in that extra effort for your client. Exceeding expectations can also be from becoming really loyal to the brand, bringing up amazing suggestions that will help the brand to grow. Oh, Jojo, I want you to generate 1,000 leads for me. Instead of generating just any leads, generate verified leads. Add the sources where the leads come from and explain why those cold leads you generated are actually the best for the company at that time. You have done what exceeded expectation. Oh, Jojo, I want you to help manage my emails. I don't even know, everything is so confusing. My emails are just scattered and all of that. Now, after arranging the emails, doing whatever it is you want to do, you can bring up another suggestion like, oh, hi, boss, or hi, Mr. John, or hi, John, hi, Pete, whatever your client's name is. Okay, so I'm done rearranging your emails. I've created labels. I've done this, I've done that. So I just wanted to make a suggestion. Instead of us going back and forth, and maybe you don't have time to respond to messages, to your emails, I would love for you to delegate emails to me by making me have access to your emails, by responding to emails, etc. Now, you can also tell your client that they don't need to give you that password. All they need to do is just make you a delegate. Like they're going to add your email address. You just bring up a suggestion that will help the company, that will make things easier. Oh, okay, so there is this software that I've been using for a long time. I would love to introduce it to the company. It will help to manage tasks. It will help to automate tasks for the CEO, for the administrators, and all of that. Now, the fifth thing on my list here is advertise their business. Okay, calm down. Jojo, I'm not a sales development representative. I'm not a digital marketer. Nobody paid me to advertise any business. I know, relax. I know. Now, here is one thing I want you to understand. Advertising your client's business does not mean you should professionally create a graphic design, broadcast to everybody as a digital marketer or whatever, to put them out there on the spotlight. No, far from that. So let's say you have a LinkedIn presence, even if you don't have a lot of followers and all of that, the thought behind your little action matters a whole lot. This is what I want you to do. When you're working for somebody, maybe let's say it's a B2B, or let's just say it's a real estate company, right? Take to your LinkedIn, make a beautiful post. Oh, I just want to say thank you to Mr. John of so real estate company for the opportunity to work for this amazing real estate company that has provided shelter to a lot of people. Then you go ahead to talk about the services of that real estate company. You just make a beautiful appreciation post, and that is it, right? So it's not like you're a digital marketer. It's not like you want to go run some paid ads on Facebook or no. So that little post matters a lot. And then you go ahead to talk about the things that you do, the things that the company offers, the services, their products, etc. I'm going to tell you the secret. That amazing, beautiful, positive thought you have about your client's business might just be your saving grace. There are thousands of freelancers out there looking for jobs. I'm telling you right now, the freelance market is highly competitive. Now, you may not always get jobs. You may not get jobs like all the time as a freelancer. You might not get gigs every time. So the best way for you to be able to stay relevant, pay your bills, keep making your money as a freelancer, each to ensure that you have loyal clients, even if they are not long term, but from time to time they give you jobs. Loyal clients, they don't go to any other person but you. So you don't just build that kind of relationship on nothing. You build it on trust, a lot of loyalty, sacrifice. So it is important for you to note that nobody will stay loyal to you if you've done nothing to earn their loyalty and their trust. So in the midst of every thriving freelancer, I want you to stand out and grab your clients. Secure a place for yourself in the heart of your client. Now, before we go to the last point that I have on my hot list, I want you to do something for me. So if you're watching me for the very first time, you can call me Jojo. I'm a career coach, a freelance writer, and a digital skills coach. And on this channel, I teach people how to land both remote and on-site jobs. I teach everything about freelancing. I teach various digital skills that will help you to earn online, and various tech hacks. So if these are the kind of content you want to see on YouTube, kindly hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell so that whenever I drop new videos like this, you'd be the first to watch. Now, the last but not the least point on my hot list is upskill and stay updated. Now, look, in order for you to be relevant in today's world, in today's freelance marketplace, you need to upskill and you need to stay updated. There are a lot of trending products, there are a lot of trending software, there are a lot of trending things coming out every day. What are the measures that you are taking to ensure that you stay updated? What are those things that you're doing? How do you upskill? How do you stay updated? First of all, a lot of you make the mistake of not knowing the first thing to do whenever a client approaches you with a new problem. Now, I'm going to tell you this. There is nothing new under the sun. So if your client should approach you with something you feel is new, it's actually something old to someone else. Now, what do? Rush to YouTube, rush to Google, type it. What is my client asking me to do? I don't really think I know this. Okay, let me just check for it. How to do this and do that. Put it on YouTube, and you're going to see a bunch of videos. Watch the ones you can watch. Practice the ones you can practice, and do it. If you know that you're a customer service representative, for instance, and you're asking, well, how am I going to upskill? There are a lot of ways to upskill. Upskilling means you're adding more knowledge to what you already know. So if you know how to use Freshdesk, learn how to use Zendesk. If you know how to use Zendesk, learn how to use HubSpot. If you know how to use 3 of them, learn how to use Intercom. If you know everything about Intercom, Zendesk, Phrases, and HubSpot, go on YouTube, go on Google, search for other, software that you can use as a customer service representative to make your job easier. Believe me, this is how you stay relevant in the freelance marketplace, and also in the heart of your client. They'll be like, come on, no other person does it better than Jojo. Are you kidding me? If you take your problems down to Jojo, concerning fresh desk, she will finish everything for you. She's going to give you an answer, right? So you have your strength somewhere. People come to you because you're always innovative, you're always solving problems. How do you think they have like a favorite person in the office who always solves problems? That person learns, the person upskills, the person follows trending software, trending tools. Now it's not only about upskilling and being updated, but you also need to apply your skills and your updated knowledge in the company. I have talked about bringing up meaningful suggestions that will help the growth of the company, and this is one of them. Being updated, upskilling will help you as a person, whether you're a virtual assistant, whether you're a customer service representative, whether you're a telemarketer, an appointment setter, whatever your role is, it's going to help you to hold a place in the heart of your client, and also in the heart of any other person out there in need of your services. Now, above all, remember to be kind toward your client, and also always reach out to them whenever you're done with the contract. If it was a contract job and you still want to keep being in touch, you want to still keep getting jobs from that particular client, right? And you've done everything I've said so far while you were handling the client's project. Now what do? Keep being in touch. Do not spam anybody's inbox. I am against spamming, sending various messages, back to back messages, because you just want to communicate with the person. No, no, no. So what do? Reach out to them from time to time, send them a good morning message, send them maybe during festivities, send them a heartwarming message, and also remind them that you are available just in case they need your services for anything. And also, if you have upskilled, maybe let's say apart from being a customer service representative, you've added another skill to your services. Maybe you've added another niche. Let's say you've added data entry, right, or data analysis. You can inform them, oh hello John, season's greetings, or I hope you're doing well, it's been such a long time, I really enjoy working with you. How is everyone at the company? So this is just to inform you, John, that I have added data analysis as one of my services that I offer as a freelancer, just in case you need a data analyst, or anyone who needs a data analyst. I am readily available to work with you, or for your friend or your colleague, or whoever you recommend or refer me to. Best wishes, Jojo. Put your name, don't go and put Jojo. I'm just okay. So that is it, guys. So always stay, updated, and always, keep in touch with them, because yeah, we are all human beings. And if I read something like that, a heartwarming message like that, and I know that, both of us are cool, we had a really good relationship, a really good client relationship, trust me, I would reach out to you and say, hello Jojo, oh, I've read your message, that's lovely, congratulations on adding data analysis to your services as a freelancer. I would let you know if I'm in need of a data analyst, or maybe I have a friend or whatever. So that is just it, guys. So that's all for this video. Remember that as a freelancer, you need to have loyal clients. Trust me, the freelance marketplace right now is serious, and it's very competitive, highly competitive. So always stay above the game. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye.